Hey everybody, this is Jim West with Carolina Varsity. I want to talk about the Big East 3A Big East Conference. This is over in Wilson County, Nash County, and Franklinton. They're in this conference now. Franklinton is the newbie. They moved from 2A to 3A, and this conference lost Nash Central, who moved from 3A to 2A. So it's a little bit different, but I think it's going to be a fun conference to say the least. This is going to surprise a lot of people, but I'm picking Southern Nash to win this conference. I think the Firebirds, they have a good, if not great, defense. I like their running attack. Got to see them a couple years ago, met their coach. Really good group of people over there in Southern Nash. Some of my ancestors, if you ever hear any of bachelors over in that area, good chance or not, they're either my cousin or related to me some way or another. Number two, got to go with Rocky Mount, and this is where a lot of people are like, "Well, why don't you have Southern Nash have a Rocky Mount?" Rocky Mount just graduated a lot of players this past season, and I think they're going to be a little bit down. But that being said, back in 2015, I don't think I even had them in the top 25, and they ended up winning the small 3A state championship. So this is a team that likes to overachieved, to say the least. Very good program, well-coached team. Number three, I'm going with Fike. I think their defense is one of the better defenses around. Maybe a little bit underrated. If they can get a couple of players on offense that will step up in some skill positions, they could challenge for one or two with Rocky Mountain, Southern Nash. They could beat Rocky Mountain too, or even possibly win the conference. But I think they're a little bit. They need some help on this. Number four, I'm going with Franklinton. I think Coach Javar Bransom may have been the best two-way coach in the state that nobody heard of. He took Franklinton to a 6-6 record last year, and I'm gonna tell you right now, they just, to me, looking at it, I'm just surprised. I thought it was a team that might win 2 or 3 games at most, and they ended up winning 6. That's coaching right there. They got Coach Branson got this his trips to believe into the concept, which is pretty darn good. And he inherited kind of a rough situation, and he turned turned lemons into lemonade. So well coached team. Number 5, going to go with Hunt. I think James B. Hunt's got some depth issues this year. It might be a kind of a growing season with them, but maybe in a couple of years they'll be back onto the scene. Number 6, going with Northern Nash. And Northern Nash is not a bad team. They're really not a bad team. This whole conference is pretty darn good. So I think it's going to be, they're going to be a little bit younger than Hunt. They're going to have some depth issues also. So anyway, it's going to be a fun conference, and I think if you're able to go into any of these games, you'll see some battles. Anyway, this is Jim West with Carolina Varsity, and thank you so much for joining me.